You know what's not normal about this game? That. You can drive as fast as you want straight into a wall and get away from it just completely unharmed. But what if there was a mod that made it as simple as putting a single block in your world, and then next time you crash into something, things actually kind of start falling apart a little bit. Look at that. That was beautiful. Oh, I still got all my wheels intact and everything. I'm missing the whole side panel, most of the front as well. So this is the collision destruction mod on the workshop, and I've known about it for a while, but this is my first time. Oh, my lights fell off. This is my first time actually trying it out right now, and we're gonna have a whole bunch of fun in this episode, spawning in different types of vehicles, whether it's flying, ground, just some ridiculously fast stuff, because apparently if you exceed a certain threshold of speed or velocity when you hit something, there's an explosion feature as well, and I definitely want to get to that explosion feature. Oh, I can't even activate my thrusters anymore because I think the switch— oh my goodness, that was devastating. I have one wheel left. My entire roof is caved in on myself. All right, I think I've officially disabled this thing. I am in the test branch again because apparently this mod is more fully functional in the test branch in its current state. So yeah, these are all the pieces that fell off of my vehicle and everything. So obviously this does get pretty resource intensive the more you use it and the more— oh, wait a minute. Does it start deleting pieces after a while? All right, well, nothing else seems to be disappearing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clear the world. So this is the mod, Collision and Destruction Physics, and it's just a single block. You place this block down, you press E on it, and it gives you a whole menu of settings. All I did there was use the complete default setting. I didn't change anything with it, just literally put it down. Unfortunately, there is no disruption yet. So if you're hoping for a disruption, this mod doesn't have it right now, okay? So we can set some pre-made values here for destruction levels between default and low, medium, high, and extreme, which I am definitely going to be trying out the extreme. And there's a whole bunch of other settings here that there are descriptions of on the mod page itself, but I'm probably not going to be messing around too much with it unless there's like an obvious major benefit to it. All right, so I'm going to keep it on default for now so we can compare some different types of creations with it. So one of my most commonly used creations is my VTOL here. This is what I primarily use to get around. Built it many years ago, spent a lot of time on it. By the way, in the test branch, strict follow cam, I didn't notice this when I initially tried the test branch, but strict follow cam is a real strict follow cam now. It goes upside down with you, which it didn't do before. So that means first person actually feels like first person now. Check this out. Ready, watch this. Backflip. That's something we couldn't do before. But in the test version, we can do it. And obviously, once the test version makes it to the main branch, that's gonna be standard now. So going upside down in first person is actually gonna be a thing. All right, so how about I just fly as fast as I can into that silo right there. Let's go for that silo. Here we go. I'm at max speed right now. I can't really go any faster than this, but let's watch what happens without the mod enabled. Literally just bounce off of it. You're actually invincible. I don't know what you guys expected, but that's how the game works. I guess it's more useful information if this is your first time seeing Scrap Mechanic, so we can compare and contrast with the mod block down. Simple as that. Just gonna go full speed right into the same silo, see what kind of effect it has on my VTOL here. Am I gonna be able to fly away from this? Probably not. And I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that much insane destruction. It pretty much atomized the thing. Like all of the smallest pieces, it reduced it to the smallest individual pieces. All right, well, I definitely have to clear the world after that. Otherwise, it's just gonna get insane. Yeah, there was nothing left. All right, I wanna try to do like a more casual crash with this thing. See if I can go a little bit slower and actually like just take off a couple of pieces. Maybe a thruster falls out or something. All right, I'm just gonna ding this silo right here, I think. That's the plan, at least. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh, no. All right, that might be an issue. Actually, surprisingly, I mean, it's definitely unbalanced, but surprisingly, I have some decent control here. Okay, I definitely have a much harder time going forward, considering my center of mass is completely shifted to the right side here, so my center of thrust is no longer aligned, unfortunately. But you know what I can do? Part of collisions is falling out of the sky. So let's fall out of the sky and just see what happens. Let me turn strict follow cam off. And here we go. That actually was not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay, we're a little bit more even now. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is what happens if I try to fly now. Yeah, we're not having a good time. I'm losing pieces as I go. Okay, so that is creations colliding with terrain, but I'm curious with this mod, what happens when creations collide with each other? So let me go ahead and spawn in a car and another car. Let me crash them into each other because I'm kind of curious because this one is going to be moving and then coming to a halt, whereas the other one isn't really going to be moving that much, but it is going to experience, you know, an impact. So is that impact going to be taken into account here? I think there are settings that you can actually change this. Oh, you know what would probably help? Probably help if I put the block back in the world too. But I think there are settings to actually change whether or not your creation has to like accelerate or decelerate or do certain behaviors in order to trigger collisions. But let's see what happens. Oh, okay, look at that. I actually, oh. They both lost a wheel and a couple of parts. It's interesting that it doesn't seem to localize the collisions to where the collision actually happened necessarily. It kind of seems to factor in the entire creation as a whole and all of the blocks changing speed or accelerations. So my wheel in the back of this thing just happened to get selected for collision damage for some reason, but not the wheels in the front that were actually up where the collision was happening. All right, let me crash into the side of this thing. Oh, look at that one, actually. That was pretty accurate. I took off that entire wheel hub. That's pretty cool. All right, so that answers that question. Creations that receive an impact also get damage. I actually wasn't sure about what was gonna happen with that. All right, I need to find something that goes fast. All right, I got an idea. Some of you may recognize this thing. This was actually from my like 1 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute video where I built a flyer in 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 30 minutes. And this was a 30-minute flyer, and I noticed it has a pretty decent speed going up like this. So I kind of want to take that, flip myself over, and slam into the ground just as fast as I possibly can. So here we go, flip over, and we're just gonna slam this thing right into the ground and hope I trigger this explosion thing, whatever it is. And you know what? I forgot to put the block back down after I cleared the world. Oh, wait, no, don't get damaged yet, okay? Did it get damaged yet? I don't think it got damaged yet. Here it goes. Full speed ahead into the ground. Don't get the water. Is that what the explosion is considered? Is when it just gets atomized? So maybe I did trigger the oh my goodness, all the blocks are coming out of everywhere. Maybe I did trigger the explosion with the initial one. I gotta try to trigger an explosion with a car. You know what? We gotta do the comparison now. We have all these different settings: default, medium, low, extreme, high. We gotta go from low up to extreme and see what the difference is with the destruction level. All right, so here's the plan. I'm gonna give myself a solid concrete wall to drive into. So this is not only gonna give us something to slam our creations into, but it's also gonna give us an idea of the thing that is receiving an impact, how much of the destruction level affects that as well as the creation itself. So let me go ahead to keep a standard here. Let's use this car. This car is great because it has a lot of little individual pieces as well as the larger building blocks. So I feel like it's really good for the destruction mod. Let's just start with default because I haven't really driven something like this into a wall with just the default controls. Well, that's not what I was expecting. I lost a ton of individual pieces and a huge chunk of the wall just disappeared. What? I think maybe because it's kind of reading this as like, yeah, it must be reading the wall as like one big block because it's all the same material. I think it all gets like merged together or something. You know what? Here's a wall we can drive into. Let's see if this one behaves any differently. All right, take two, normal settings, default settings again, full thrust. Let's see what happens. That is so weird. That is really, really weird. I mean, it must be related to just them being building blocks and not made up of a bunch of individual pieces. But not a whole lot of damage. Let's do one more. Not a whole lot of damage on the vehicle itself that is noticeable. Oh, that one was definitely a lot more. Lost a wheel and everything. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I just discovered something. Hold on a second here. I think you can weld with collisions now. Like if I take this weld point up here, I can weld it there, but look at this. This is not normal. What if I stand in the way? Okay, not if I'm standing in the way, but I can weld something literally down into the ground like that. that actually, I kind of like it. That's good. That would be useful for the Mars base, because I have that issue with the terrain being, I could have built it like on the surface, and I could have welded it like within the little humps and stuff. Man, I'm finding out new stuff about this update too. All right, now we have a massive wall to drive into over here, and I'm just gonna do one solid hit from here with full thruster power. Here, we'll use this as our marker for where we're starting from. Gonna start with the default, and we'll see how much damage one hit does. All right, here we go. Full thruster power, full speed ahead, and... oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. All right, well, let's drive it back. All right, so I'm just gonna leave this car here. Hopefully the lag isn't gonna build up too much, because then I can do low, medium, high, and extreme and see what kind of difference what kind of different condition the car is in after each collision. All right, here we go. Full speed ahead on low settings. Let's see what happens. Oh! Oh no. That actually felt way worse. Oh, it's laggy too. I think I'm actually glitched into the wall. There we go, that's better. Oh, no, 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 okay. It's gonna be a little bit harder to keep this one because it's just going automatically. I gotta find the engine. All right, so there's default. I'm just gonna go in order. Here's low. I mean, we kept all the wheels, but we're missing literally the entire left wall of the vehicle. So take with that what you will. Let's go ahead and move things up to medium. All right, medium settings. What's gonna happen here? Oh, that's interesting. It seemed like there was more damage to the wall, but it seems pretty comparable, honestly, to the vehicle itself. I don't know if the speed that we're reaching is having that big of an impact right now, but maybe it's just low and medium isn't gonna show us that impact. Maybe as we get to high and extreme, maybe we'll really see it here. Oh no, I'm losing stuff just positioning myself. What? I've already lost a light up here? All I was doing was getting in position. Oh, this is not a good sign. All right, here we go. Full speed ahead again. Let's see what happens. And, oh no, we lost the seat again. We lost both front seats. I'm actually stuck inside. Hold on, I need to put a chair down to get out of here. All right, man, the wall definitely took a lot more damage. Look at all this debris in front of this collision here. I mean, did we not lose a wheel? We didn't lose a wheel somehow. That's interesting. Oh wait, why are you still going? I turned the engine. Oh, there's two engines, my bad. So here is the high destruction setting. Actually, it looks in better condition than the rest of them. I could still drive this one around, unlike some of these other ones. Well, no, I don't have a seat in it. Never mind, can't drive that around. It could drive itself around though. And now we go to the extreme. Place your bets now. Am I even gonna be able to make it there? There we go. And you know what? It doesn't feel like a huge difference, to be honest. At least not at this speed. The bigger, well, we did lose 2 wheels on this one and 1 seat, but the bigger difference might just be the minimum velocity needed to create a collision, to be honest. Because here are all of our different settings one after another. This is our default setting, single impact, low setting, single impact. This is medium, and then high, and then extreme. Oh, I didn't put this one the right way. Hold on. Yeah, extreme, there's definitely a difference on the extreme one, but some of the other ones, it was kind of back and forth a little bit there. All right, let's look at some of these settings now. All right, I think I found the key number here. The maximum special force threshold. I think this is the threshold which triggers the explosion mechanic of this. So if I'm gonna set it to 0. Is this gonna just... Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. I thought it was gonna explode when I put it off the... I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I'm on zero. Is 0 like a null value where it's not actually gonna work anymore? Let's find out. I probably should have set it to 1. Well, I think I was right. I think 0 actually, it doesn't work at 0. Let's try 1. All right, here we go. Minimum 1, maximum 2. Settings are applied. Does this work? Does this make sense for the mod? I feel like I should just fall apart immediately, to be honest. Let's see what happens. I think I triggered the explosion. I saw fire, and look at the massive hole I have placed in this wall. I have to do a catapult. I know I have catapults here somewhere. How does this even work? Oh my God. The catapult's collision with itself triggers the explosion. All right, I've got a terrible idea here, and I know this is just gonna end in a complete explosion that disappears everything, but this is the bridge launching thing that I made a while back, where anything that goes into the middle of this bridge gets launched up in the air by the bridge, like a slingshot or a trampoline, and I just wanna see what happens. Let's go ahead and drive up onto it. Nice and gentle here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Actually, that was a lot more tame and realistic than I thought it was going to. The bridge, oh, okay. Spoke too soon. That was more of like, it was a little bit delayed. The destruction there was kind of like, what is it? Like a latent destruction or something. I don't know. The word couldn't come to me. But I mean, at first, the way the bridge fell apart actually felt kind of realistic. Like it just didn't have the strength to hold it. Oh no, my game froze. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, what? What just happened? Okay, the wall is gone. The trees are disappearing, or they're falling over. I'm frozen, but the trees, I don't know if you guys can see the same frame that I'm seeing, but the trees were in the middle of falling over. How is that even related to anything that happened over here? What kind of explosion does this mod create? I'm still like, I think I kind of triggered the whole map to destroy itself somehow. Why is it always the bridges? Why are the bridges always gonna do stuff like this to me? I have not seen this level of destruction. Oh, there it goes again. I have not seen this level of destruction in ScrapMan. Even the nukes don't reach this far. I gotta clear the world next time it gives me some frames back. There we go. All right, we're back. I cleared the world. Look at this tile. This tile has been shaved bare. I think every tree, hold on a second. Let me just spawn in my flyer here. Like, how far reaching is, just help me look for a tree that is not one of these invincible trees. Like, look, this entire tile is barren. Guys, I think I may have literally cleared the entire map. Oh, no, wait. Is this a log? This is not a loggable tree, I don't think. This tree doesn't count. Yeah, this is not your standard logging tree. This is an invincible tree as well. I've never seen this before. This is supposed to be a forest right here. This tile is literally a forest. And somehow my bridge has managed to clear out every single destructible object. Even, I'm noticing the rock nodes are gone too. I'm pretty sure there are no rock nodes either. I think this means we have pretty much taken the collision destruction mod to the extreme of the extremes. We have literally destroyed every single destructible material on this map in its entirety in one go. That is not the result I was expecting, but I do feel like that is the result to end all results. So this is obviously a crazy awesome mod with a lot of possibilities. If you want to see me do some more stuff with it, if you have ideas on stuff that you felt like I should have done that you didn't see in this video or that you were expecting in this video, I'm open to playing with it again and just doing some more experiments. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. And also, if you have Scrap Mechanic and you want to download this mod, it's literally super easy. You don't have to modify any game files. It just gives you this piece and you just put it in your world and you have the destruction mod. You do have to be in the test branch though to get the fullest functionality out of it. It might still work in the other branch though. I don't know. I didn't try it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more on the channel that you can check out on the end screen right here. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.